joining me for your March Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Alchemical Tarot again by Robert M. Place. Virgo, please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Today is our new moon, and it is March 2nd, and this new moon occurs directly across from you, Virgo. This is at 27 degrees of Pisces. 12 degrees of Pisces. The full moon of yours this month is at 27 degrees. So let me back up. The new moon occurs on the 2nd today at 12 degrees of Pisces in your 7th sector of marriage and relationship and business partnerships and personal partnerships in your life. So this day, and including the next 14 days until the moon is full, you could start your visualization, your intention, your goal list in terms of what you want in relationship and how you see yourself in relationship. Today, there's also an exact conjunction that is pretty harsh on the 2nd. There's an exact conjunction between Pluto and Mars and Venus, all aligned at 27 degrees of Capricorn. This is in your 5th sector of children and fertility and creative projects. There could be frustration for Virgo around a solo project or independent creative endeavor or entrepreneurial pursuit. Don't let that deter you. This conjunction is harshest from March 2nd through March 6th. Then Mars and Venus transit on the 6th equally, both into the sign of Aquarius, which lessens the energy in your 5th sector. Your children might become agitated or have higher frustrations and anger that they need to work through. There is a soothing eventually to this energy because Venus is there, but what comes up over the course of the first week of March can be worked through, but it's harsh. It feels like it's either dramatic or traumatic, and they need to express themselves, or things need to be handled, expressed, and then dealt with. On a global level, this represents the war that is occurring, the war energy that is happening for the Ukraine and what Russia is doing. Mars and Pluto, that's destruction, war, energy, endings, harshness, death. In the solar sector of control and authority, Capricorn. So when one country tries to dominate another, that's very Plutonian / Mars energy. When they transit into Aquarius for you from March 6th through April 14th, Mars is in the 6th sector of health and wellness. Get moving, get active, planning. Venus is also here through April 5th, tending to your pets, your physical regimen and ritual, your routine for health is really important. You are not limited by a retrograde in that time period, so handling your annual appointments would be beneficial, from dental to routine medical appointments. There's a good time to handle things and an obnoxious time to handle things. I would not have surgery, though, while Mars is in the 6th house. Mars represents blood and bruising, and you could take longer to heal when you do surgeries with Mars in the 1st or 6th sector. So, but tend to your health. Get a detox going. Put your energy towards investing in your health and the maintenance thereof. On the 9th, Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Pisces, another mutable sign. That opposite sign where you receive your new moon. So Mercury enters your marriage sector from the 9th of March through the 27th of March, conjunct Neptune and Jupiter. Virgos are very happy expanding their marital life, and not with other people at all, but expanding the depth of it with one another. Great intimacy and connection, and knowing your partner from head to toe and what they're capable of and rooting them on. There's a communicative, cheering aspect to this placement with Mercury conjunct Jupiter and Neptune. You see your partner in beautiful rose-colored glasses, and they can do no wrong with Neptune here, which is actually a beautiful place to be. You know, ignorance could be bliss when it comes to partnership, but not the method of the way of living. Now on the 18th, this is your full moon that occurs and culminates at 27 degrees of Virgo, and you can shed a fear here, Virgo. What needs to be seen is the worry or the overreaction that Virgo tends to have. What is illuminated could be the default worry that Virgo can go to. Change your default of where you immediately go internally. Fear, worry, or notice how often that comes up mid-month, and try to notice it when it happens, recognize it, accept it, and then put it in the back shelf and move forward. It's springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. On March 20th, the sun shifts into Aries. Vernal equinox here. This is great for your intimacy and your investing with your partner, business and personal. The sun is here in Aries from the 20th of March through April 19th. Let's see what is here in your tarot, and check your psychic tarot readings to see if any of these cards aligned with yours. If you'd like a private reading, Virgo, this is what I do, and I still have availability for March. You can choose your own appointment time and day on my booking calendar, and you'll have a confirmation email that instant. Okay, Virgo, here are your cards for March. High Priestess. She doesn't react. She hears and sees everything. She says nothing. She might not do anything ultimately in the beginning either. Empress. The relationship with your children is important at its utmost this month. Children are going through some sort of frustration, and or you are with them in your role as parent. But here you are. Look at this. You've got all major arcana. High Priestess, Empress, and Hermit. Hi, Virgo. This is not taking direct. A yelling approach is not warranted. Don't overreact. Step back. You're resilient, I want to say. You're resilient in your role. And not everything requires your action. The thinker. Gauge your words and reactions after you think about them. Retreat. Oh yeah, look. This is the recuperative rest card. Retreat. Step back from a situation while it plays out. And that feels specifically for the first week of March. One more. Dang, Virgo, the moon. How perceptive can you be? How intuitive can you be? This is a major month for you. It's your full moon, Virgo. Look at that, Virgo full moon. And the 5th sector of parent, mother, I'm sorry, not mother, parent and child, and fertility and creativity. Creation is here. So you're coming up with something, and if I were you, I would keep it to yourself. This is about privacy and not letting everyone know what you're thinking and conjuring and strategizing, and taking maybe a few days back to think about. I hope this was helpful for you, Virgo. I'm wishing you a beautiful month. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.